Okay, so I'm here again. Let's hope. Hmm. Okay, sorry. Lots of disturbances are there today. I'm trying for from my laptop now. I hope it works. So, we were talking about. I will just respond to the questions which were there in last session. So we were talking about the Saturn retrograde Atmakarka debilitated in Aries. So as I was saying that there can be lots of obstacles, conflicts in the way the person may realize his true path or life path after immense delays and hard work. It can give long-term illnesses also, especially related with bones and teeth. Okay, any chronic nature of disease, so that is also the result. Okay, so this is what we can see, but it is good for legal profession or medical profession when Saturn is in Aries. It is it is a good placement for someone to follow a career in a legal or medical profession. I hope I'm settled now. Sorry. Okay. So this was this was I saying. Okay. So I will just respond to the remaining questions of last video. Okay. So what does it mean if most of Mary's question? What does it mean if most of planets are in fire sign, meaning Artha houses for Scorpio ascendant? It means that person will be very fiery. Person can have lots of aggression and fire inside him. Okay, this person needs to balance out things with developing more water sign traits. Means he should be more emotional, sensitive towards others rather than uh, like showing his anger and aggression everywhere. Okay. Then thank you so much. What does it mean if most of this is done? I'm suffering from a sinus problem. What should I do? Health consultation will take a time. Okay, it it will require lots of analysis. First house, sixth lord, Dhatni Karaka, Dasha. Okay, all these things are important when we are looking for someone's illness and what type of medication and what type of different different ways or different times when he can feel better in his health. Okay, it will take some time, but at the same time health consultations are always free. If you are interested, you can apply for health consultation. I will be more than happy to respond and help. uh, any prediction or suggestions on coming of Jupiter Saturn conjunction for society and India? uh, I'm not good at mundane predictions. Okay, mundane means global. Okay, what will happen to the world or what will happen to a country. I'm not good at it, so I will uh, refrain away from it. But if you want to know about a particular chart, then I can. Jupiter, Saturn together. There will be lots of planets, not only Jupiter, Saturn, but by January, February, Sun, Mercury, Venus will also transit there. So there will be like 5 planets at a time in Capricorn. and this Rahu's aspect will also be there. So there will be lots of energy in this Capricorn sign. There can be issues with government. There can be issues with other things also, authoritative figures and all. Then Tanuja. Aquarius Lagna Mercury Mahadasha started. Mercury and Sun in first house. Purvabhadra divorce proceedings underway. Wishing for reunion will the divorce happens. Again, as we cannot say that marriage will definitely happen, we cannot say that divorce will definitely happen. Lots of things depend on your social structure. Okay, lots of people carry their marriage for preventing themselves from any kind of social stigma. Lots of people sustain their marriage because of children, because of financial reasons also. So all these things come into picture. We cannot say that okay, definitely you will get married during this time, or definitely this person is going to get divorced. There is nothing like that. We can only like presume in divorce matter also. We can only presume that there will be conflict, there will be stress in relationship. How far that stress will go depends on individual charts. I have to see, and if they will be like really separated, or there can be other like people are having conflict for some time and they have a reunion. That is to be seen from the chart. My Dharakaraka combusted in sixth house Virgo sign. When will I be benefited? Uh, Means you have Sun Mars conjunction in sixth house. It can be very good for legal or medical career if you are interested in it. Otherwise, also like anything related with financial nature of work, financial analysis and all. But again, career determination will take long analysis. So you can, what I mean to say is that you can get benefited from all these things. Okay. Uh, if you get involved into all these things. Okay. So this is the thing that, but at the same time, it is Dharakarka and it is combusted, so it can bring ego conflicts in relationship. Then D9 chart Venus Jupiter in Taurus, 12 Gemini in Navamsha ascendant. Okay. Again, I would first like to see your D1 chart, then I would go into D9 chart and all. What is the result for life path? It is a big analysis. It can't be done like this. Okay. For getting life path, it is like 7 to 8 steps. Okay. So I can't give you an answer in one comment. Does compatibility really matters? What if there is no guna compatibility, but planetary compatibility exists? Do we need to avoid marriage, or can we can marry for love? Uh, as per my experience of looking at least 5,000 charts so far in last 5 years, I haven't seen any chart being compatible with another chart. Okay, this is the thing. That is why I stopped giving marriage consultations and horoscope matching consultations. There is nothing like that for me. Okay, charts, two charts can never match with each other. I have written an article why two horoscopes will never match with each other. You can look at that horoscope, and I have written enough about astrology and marriage as an institution. Okay, there is nothing like chart matching. Just be sure. Bring any two charts. I will tell you 10 reasons why they should not get married to each other, and why they should never get married anyways. Okay, there is nothing like compatibility. There is nothing like a very good marriage or very good chart for marriage. No one, no chart. Okay, every chart has its own difficulties. Yeah, in relationship matter. Okay. Just forget about it. It's your decision why you want to get married. As per me, the only reason for getting married is love. If you love someone, get married, and then see it through. Means whatever happens, good, bad, see it through, because everything will happen. Okay, but if there is a reason for getting married, it should be love. Okay. So we are done with those questions which were asked in last session. Now we can continue with this session. Okay. Saturn retrograde in 8th house in Virgo ascendant. How will be Mahadasha of Saturn aspected by a debilitated Sun? It is going to bring major changes in life. It is in the 8th house. It is debilitated. Then it is Saturn itself represents changes. Major changes are going to come into your life, and you need to be receptive towards changes. Understand that human nature is to resist the change. If you don't resist the change, you will be fine, but if you try to resist the change, then you will bring stress in your life. So just be receptive towards the changes. Then also, like 8th house is accident. Saturn represents bones and teeth and any chronic nature of disease. So just be careful while you are traveling, driving, and all these things. Okay. Mahadasha analysis cannot be done in a comment. Aquarius Lagna, Mercury Mahadasha started. Mercury Sun in first house in Purvabhadra, divorce proceedings underway. Wishing for reunion. Will the divorce happen? I think I replied it just now. Uh, Rishu, sir, what if the ascendant is in Dhanishta Nakshatra and Lagna Lord Saturn is in Mrakshira Nakshatra in 6th house? Ascendant is in Dhanishta Nakshatra and Lagna Lord Saturn is in Mrakshira Nakshatra. You mean to say there is a Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga. So, understand that this Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga is happening between two malefic planets, okay, Saturn and Mars. Uh, just a second. Dhanishta Nakshatra. No, it is not in Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga. It is only your ascendant lord is going into the 6th house, Gemini. So it shows that your life path is going towards serving other people through your business setup. Gemini is business. Then, like this. Uh, you will realize it with a certain delay because of Saturn, and it will require lots of hard work and perseverance to get success in that business. I'm taking it as a Capricorn ascendant, and it is going into the 6th house Gemini. Okay. I don't know what is the, because with Dhanishta Nakshatra there can be two ascendants. Saturn, both ruled by Saturn. So I'm not aware which ascendant you are. I'm taking it as a Capricorn ascendant, Saturn going into the 6th house Gemini. Then it also shows a person can have long-term issues with illness and diseases. It can be good for medical legal career, but person needs to take care of his own health. Why is destiny different for people born with same time and day? Because they are born at different places. Okay, understand. Let's take the best example. Even if twins are taking birth, okay, at exact time, exact place, exact day, to the same parents also. Even if twins are taking birth, after certain time, initially their life will be very similar. Okay, initially they both will go to the same home, they both will have same parents. Obviously their names are very similar, the dresses they wear are very similar, they go to the same identical school most of the time, they go to the same tuitions most of the time. So all the things are very same, but from when things start going in another different direction is when they make their friends. Okay, it is not that both the twins are going to make same friends. Okay, one twin will make this friend, other twin will make that friend, and these friends start impacting our mind. Your teachers start impacting your mind. Your society starts impacting your mind. Then when you get married, your spouse is obviously going to impact your mind. Whenever you get into relationship, that relationship partner is going to impact your mind. This is what makes two people taking birth at the same time, even in the same family, go in different directions. Okay, we can say that with different parents. Okay, two children taking birth at the same time, but in different family. Okay, that is obvious. Okay, then that is obvious because someone's father can be prime minister and someone's father can be prime minister servant. Okay, so that is obvious. Their lives are bound to be different. But I'm taking that even if it is a case of twins who are born in one family, even their life cannot be same because they are impacted by different people in their life. Okay, this is why their lives are different. Then Mary. What does it mean to have Ketu and Mars in Libra ascendant, D10 chart, Scorpio ascendant in D1? You mean to say it is in ascendant? Okay, both of them are in ascendant. So if Mars and Ketu are in ascendant in D1 Scorpio, it shows person can be very much interested in this occult mysticism kind of thing. Person can have lack of self-worth. Okay, as the person is growing up in his initial years, the teenage and the initial youth, they can be like having this lack of self-worth kind of thing. And then when it is in Libra in D9 chart, the person will have to work really hard to realize his true life path, or in following his true life path, he has to work really hard. Okay. Good thing about this conjunction, they can be very hardworking. Okay. Ketu Mars both Mars is actions and Ketu is headless, so they can be completely they may not be aware that from how long they are working. Bad thing with this is that they may have no idea where they are working. It can even lead to situation is that they are working really hard, but not in right direction. Okay, so this is where the difficulty can come up. uh, then ascendant Lord Mars, just a second. Where did it go? Okay. Ascendant Lord Mars in fifth house in Magha Nakshatra. Aries ascendant Mars in Magha. Person's whole life is going towards gaining some authority recognition from the world. Okay, he wants to be a celebrity. He wants to be a known person. Okay, he wants to be like someone in authority. Okay, this is where the person's whole life path is going. This person can be very good with sports and other creative interests, and which he should follow to gain that authority and recognition. Thank you. uh, Gemini ascendant, first lord in 11th house. Okay, second lord in first house. Okay, all these lords. Please tell me the best ways to win money. Okay, win money. Win money means you are asking about lottery or something like that. Then I think that second lord in the eighth house or eighth lord in the second house gives that type of scenario. The way you have said is that Gemini ascendant second lord is moon. The easiest way when person don't doesn't have much time. Okay. Now the easiest trick to find your wealth is to look at your second lord position. Second lord in first house Gemini in this case, wealth is coming from yourself in business setup. Okay, this is the quickest way to find someone's wealth. So the best ways for you to gain money is through your own business and communications. Uh, 12th house is house of losses, but also according to Bhavad Bhavam, it is second from 11th. Okay, also 11th from the second. Fine. Can you help in harmonizing these two things? Every house has different representations. Okay, every house can be counted from any house possible. So it is second from the 11th, so it is gain from your social networking circle, it is gain from your entrepreneurship. Okay, it is 11th from the second, so it is gain of your wealth, but at the same time it is the house of wealth, house of losses also. So it shows that you can gain from your social networking circle, you can gain from your entrepreneurship and all, but you have to pay more attention in saving your wealth, otherwise it will get lost. Okay, yeah, otherwise you will spend away. Okay, so this is where the 12th house basically is the house of losses and expenses. And if there is any planet in the 12th house, then it is you have to put an extra effort to gain out of that planet. These things are also true, like second from 11th house, that means your gains. 12th house shows your gain from your social networking circle or your entrepreneurship. These days also these large organizations, MNC and all. Okay, and 11th from the second, it is gain of your wealth. Okay, your wealth is understand your losses are nothing but gain of your wealth. You are understanding what I am trying to say. 12th house is the house of losses. It is 11th from the second. You have to have some wealth, then only you can lose it. Okay, then only you can spend it away. So your expenses is nothing but gain of your wealth. Likewise, 12th house is the house of losses. Second from 11th means it is gain of your income. You have to have some income, then only you can spend. Otherwise, you cannot spend. Okay. So this is the analogy which we need to follow. It remains the house of losses, but it is house of losses because of in harmony with these houses also. Sun, Rahu, Venus. Sun, Rahu, Venus in 11th house in Aquarius sign, Jupiter in second house in Taurus sign, Aries ascendant, Mars in first house. What is the question here, sir? At last got a live session. Okay, thank you. How will be the financial condition? Okay. Again, it depends on a lot of things. Jupiter in second house in Taurus can make someone very wealthy, but Sun, Rahu, Venus can show that someone can be like a spendthrift kind of. He is unable to save the money, so this person needs to pay more attention on saving money. Ascendant Lord Mars in first house, that means person should work for himself. 11th house is also entrepreneurship. So the best possibility of your gains are coming from entrepreneurship. That is where you should focus. Okay, so all these things are important. So best possibility of your financial condition to improve is to work for yourself and work on your savings. Okay, right. And then Rahu in Rohini Nakshatra, fine with Moon in fifth house, Capricorn ascendant. And Ketu in Anuradha in 11th house, aspected by Jupiter in 7th house in Capricorn. How would be Rahu Mahadasha with Ketu Antardasha? I think I told earlier also. Whenever Rahu Ketu Dasha are going on or Ketu Rahu Dasha is going on, this can be a time of big illusion, big confusion. Okay, so best thing is not to take any important decisions of life in this Dasha, Rahu Ketu or Ketu Rahu. Okay, because they both represent it. Okay, so even if you get into any relationship, that relationship may end up in some cheating or fraud. Even if you get into some deal, some business idea, that business idea, that partner may have some other intention. Okay, so this is where we need to take care. Don't look for any major gain. Okay, this is the basic gist of Ketu Dasha. Ketu is all about separation. So if you are trying to gain in Ketu Dasha, that means you are going against the energy of Ketu. You should avoid it. Okay. So this is where you need to take care that don't look for major gain. Just look for sailing through this time period. Nothing more than that. If you just sail through this time period, then you have done a good job. Don't make any major investment. Don't look for major gains in this time period. Just sail through. Whatever it is there, just be happy with it and just sail through. If you can meditate, then it is best. Hare Rama Krishna, Hare Rama Krishna. Scorpio ascendant, Libra and Jupiter in 12th house. Fine. How does it impact research studies? Wealth looks like it is gone for a toss as second house lot in 12th house. It is the same thing that this person needs to work on his saving. It is better. Many a times I suggested that whenever I see that person has difficulty in saving wealth, I advise them not to keep the wealth with themselves. Okay, like if I am a spendthrift person, I should not keep money with me. Okay, I should transfer in my family members' accounts. Okay, wherever I feel safe. This is also one way by which you can avoid overspending or spendthrift nature. But for research-oriented matters, it is a very good position where Jupiter is knowledge. 12th house is the house of secrets. So Jupiter going into the 12th house can like make person to research a lot about secrets and all. Does guna compatibility really matters? Can we marry someone on the basis of planetary position in case nakshatra compatibility doesn't exist? As I said, no compatibility ever exists. Okay, no two charts can ever match with each other. Okay, bring any two charts of the world, and I will tell you at least 10 reasons why they should not marry with each other or they should not marry at all. Okay, there is nothing like compatibility. Okay, if that's why means marriage consultations and horoscope matching consultations are gone. I don't even do that. Okay, because no one is ready to understand it that these things don't exist. Okay, so uh, and take your if you are asking how to decide the relationship thing, then best way is to meet person, is to spend time with the person, date person, and spend as much time as possible. If you can have a live-in relationship, best. Okay, then you will have an idea about the person. Okay, and then take a decision whether you should marry this person or not. Astrology cannot help you. How will Moon Dasha, Saturn Antardasha be for Aquarius ascendant, Ketu Saturn in the 12th house, Rahu Moon in 6th house, 6th, 12th. The person should take care of health. Okay. 6th house is the health issues, 12th house is the hospitals. Rahu Ketu are also involved. This moon is completely beaten up. Okay, it is impacted by three malefic planets. So when it comes to like this dasha can bring lots of obstacles, conflicts. Okay, Saturn can, and illness, diseases. But this person should meditate regularly. Okay, that will help him. And that will help him if he meditates regularly. Um, and should take care of his finances. What if the Lord of seventh house Saturn is in Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra in ninth house for Cancer? Lord of seventh house in Uttar Bhadra Nakshatra in ninth house for Cancer. It can show that person can get involved in relationship with people of different ethnicity, or their partner can be like uh, someone in knowledge sharing business, a teacher, guru kind of people. Okay, so this can be the result. They can settle in uh, among people of foreign ethnicity after getting into relationship. Okay, this is the result. How will be Jupiter Mahadasha and Ketu Antardasha for a person with Ketu in the 10th house? It can create some trouble with your authority figures, your bosses, if you are working in job setup career. Then it can create some issues. Otherwise, for spiritual growth, it is a very good dasha because Jupiter and Ketu both represent spirituality. Then, this. If person can meditate, then also it is very good dasha for knowledge gain. If person is interested in any kind of knowledge gain, then it is very good dasha. But again, Ketu is illusion. Don't make any major decision of your life, like getting married or getting into relationship or committing in a relationship or in business idea, any major investment, property deals, nothing. Just whenever Ketu Dasha is there, we should just look to sail through, nothing else. So what if ascendant Lord goes retrograde Saturn in sixth house and Venus in 10th house? I think I replied this Saturn in sixth house Gemini. As far as possible, don't ask repetitive questions. It is not going to help anyone. It is for everyone. Okay, I'm telling everyone. If you have already asked one question, don't ask again. If ascendant lord goes retrograde in sixth house, again it shows, and it is Saturn. It shows that person will find lots of difficulty in finding his life path. It can be a good position for legal or this. Medical career. The person's life path should be about business because Gemini is sign of business. Then Venus in 10th house Libra also shows that person is gaining out of business. Venus is wealth, Libra is business. Venus, just a second. Where did it go? Right. Venus Rahu conjunction in first house in Pisces ascendant of Pisces ascendant in D10 chart. What it may indicate? Again, I have to look at D1 chart first, then I can help. I cannot jump directly into D10 chart. What if this is Ramya? Moon Dasha Rahu Bhukti gives stress generally. It depends on moon's position. Like if moon is well placed, then it may not be that much of a stress, or person will have the capability or ability to go through that stress optimistically, positively. Okay, but it can create obsession. Okay, understand? Rahu represents obsession and moon is mind. So when Moon Rahu are together in someone's chart or Moon Rahu Dasha are active together, it shows that person can be obsessive about some things in life. Okay. Again, meditation is going to help or help this person. It can create an obsessive mind. The concept of Argala. Next week, I promise. Concept of Argala. Next week I will tell you. Sorry, I forgot about it. Uh, can you make a series on moksha? Uh, I mean to say how to find out moksha as per astrological chart. If it is so, then it cannot be possible. Understand? Uh, an astrologer himself hasn't attained moksha. How can he can read from anyone's chart that he will attain moksha? It cannot be predicted. Okay. Uh, Scorpio ascendant Mars Ketu in Sun Moon Mars Ketu plus Sun Moon in Purva Falguni, job or entrepreneurship, Mercury in 11th house, Jupiter in second house, Rahu in fifth house. Again, it will Mars in Magha. Okay. So Scorpio ascendant Mars Ketu in Magha plus Sun. Mars Ketu Sun are together in Magha in 10th house. So it is very clearly the person Ketu is in 10th house normally separates person from working in authority under authority figures. It is with Saturn also. Okay. So, sorry, it is with Sun also. Sun Ketu conjunction means a person is born very near to solar eclipse. So that is also one reason why he should not work under anyone else's authority and he should be in his own business. So this is the thing. This person should be in his own business. Lord of 11th house, Sun in 10th house, Cancer. Okay. Libra. Lord of 10th house, Moon in ascendant Libra. Now Shani Dasha, Guru Bhukti. Okay. Shani in 5th house, Aquarius, and Guru in 12th house, Virgo. Is struggling in getting job. Okay. Um, the person may get some opportunity when Jupiter turns into Aquarius. Aquarius is fifth house is eighth from the 10th. So that is the eighth from the 10th means changes in your job setup. So person can get some opportunity. Again, an opportunity can come up. How he will perform in interviews and all, it is his ability, but opportunity will come. But again, I haven't seen the whole chart. I haven't seen the dasha, okay, or transit. It is just uh, uh, impromptu response. So, whatever. Retrograde Lagna Lord in Mercury, Mercury in seventh house Muda, Muda Nakshatra. Again, when planet goes retrograde, it normally gives results from 30s onwards. So when ascendant lord is retrograde in seventh house, this person's life path is going towards the seventh house, other people, business masses, and in Sagittarius means this person needs to guide and counsel people through his knowledge, but he will realize this path with certain delay and hard work, delay and reflection a lot. Means he will have to reflect back a lot, and then he will realize, okay, fine, I should be in this kind of work. Shri Ram, hi sir, is it advisable to get married for Gemini ascendant at the moment? Jupiter and Saturn transit to 8th house. Some side it is not good because Ashtam Shani for Gemini ascendant. It largely depends on the dasha. Again, it is for me. It is relationship matters. Okay, not about marriage. So, if your dashas and transits are supporting a relationship, then relationship is bound to happen. Okay, the dasha and overall chart is also important of the person. So I can't just tell you that okay, this person should get married or should not get married. It is completely his own personal choice. Coming to this Jupiter Saturn conjunction in 8th house, I will not think much about it. That okay, fine, it is very difficult one for relationship because any conjunction is difficult for relationship. So it is not that only this conjunction can spoil your relationship life. Any conjunction can spoil your relationship life. Saturn is always difficult in any house, any sign. Notice that you encourage most people to become business owner or entrepreneurship. Is there any reason for it? Just this. Now understand. Okay. Uh, business. First of all, understand the concept of job setup career. Okay, from where the concept of jobs came in our society or in any society. Okay, in India, we can say that traditionally people used to follow their trade, their family trade. A carpenter's son would be carpenter. A means a like a woodcutter's son would be a woodcutter. Okay, so everyone used to follow their trade. Okay, no one used to do their jobs. Only few people were in jobs, but they were not in jobs. They were actually slaves who used to work in this palaces and who used to serve kings and all. Those people were slaves. This is what I want to tell that basically the concept of job setup is from the concept of slavery, nothing else. Okay, understand then how job setup careers developed in India, in countries like India. It started from East India Company. Okay, when it came and it started hiring people, Indian people only. Okay, now we were again they were the rulers and we were slaves. So again, the concept of job setup work is from slavery, nothing else. Okay, traditionally, from ancient times, we are supposed to work for ourselves. We are supposed to earn our own money, our own bread, nothing else. Okay, and that we can feel. Understand this one thing also. We can feel that slavery type of treatment from our bosses, from our authority figures. They don't treat us more than a slave. Okay, so this is what I mean to say, and that's why every chart is basically showing about your own business as career. I haven't seen a chart which is good for job oriented career. Again, just like I haven't seen any chart which is good for relationship matters. Okay, Sun and Mercury in the seventh house. Sun and Mercury in seventh house in Leo, both in Purva Palguni. Uh, Again, seventh house is business. Leo is the sign of authority and recognition. Sun itself represents authority, recognition, career. So, Sun in Leo in seventh house shows this person is going to get authority or care recognition uh, from business setup in environment. Mercury itself represents business. Purva Falguni is nakshatra of finance and wealth. If this person is interested in financial nature of work, it is it can be like a good business for financial nature of business. Moksha yogas in chart. Again, as I said that all these things are created and moksha yoga and all, but as an astrologer, unless and until I am enlightened, unless and until I have got moksha, I cannot read someone's chart and predict that this person is going to get moksha. What authority I have, right? So, if you go into the readings of preachings of all those people who were enlightened and who were spiritual guru, they always said that it cannot be predicted. Okay, if someone is going to get moksha or someone is going to get enlightened, all these things cannot be predicted. Only thing we can predict is that if the person is going to be spiritually inclined or not. That's it. We can never be predicting that this person is going to get moksha. I am Leo ascendant born in Bharani Nakshatra. Okay. Leo ascendant born in Bharani Nakshatra. Bharani is in Moon in Aries. Sun and Saturn in the third house in Libra. Mercury, which career? Saturn in third house is always business. Okay. Uh, it is a generic rule. Sooner or later, they have to do their own business whenever Saturn is in the third house. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, uh, Samneet. People say happy birthday to Samneet. Good morning, Ananya. Fantastic perspective on jobs versus results, entrepreneurship. Love it. Thank you. How is Mercury Dasha for Leo ascendant? Mercury plus Moon in third house, Venus in first. Okay, so Mercury Dasha for Leo ascendant. Mercury is a wealth-oriented planet for Leo ascendant. It is second and 11th lord. This is the thing that it becomes a wealth oriented planet, but again Mercury represents business, so it shows that best wealth is coming through your own business. So if this person really wants to gain best wealth or best results of Mercury dasha, then he has to get into his own business. Okay. Other results can be as per the position of Mercury, the nakshatra position and all, but basically the person is going to get better results if he is in business setup. Okay, as Mercury is functional malefic for Leo ascendant, is it difficult? Mercury functional malefic. How? Mercury is not a functional malefic for Leo ascendant. It is second and 11th lord. Functional malefic is when a planet rules 6th house, 8th house, and 12th or 12th house with its smooth trikona sign. So if Virgo falls into 6th house, Virgo falls into 8th house, Virgo falls into uh, 11th house. Virgo falls into 12th house, then Mercury becomes a functional malefic planet. For you, it is not. Okay, okay. Happy birthday, Shamnit, and I think we are done. Let me know if someone else has some questions. Hello, welcome. Pitra dosha. I don't think there is any dosha in any chart. Okay. Understand the basic thing again. Okay. Uh, of, mm, First, understand why I don't feel that there is any dosha in any chart, and from where these things are coming up. Okay. Your birth chart is made of three information. Okay. Date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. These three things universe decided for you, or if you like to call God, God decided for you. Okay. Energy decided. And universe cannot decide anything wrong for you. Okay. So first of all, your chart is perfect for your life. I am saying that. What I mean to say is that your chart is perfect for your life. My chart is perfect for my life. It depends on us how we are going to utilize it. Okay. How you are going to make good use of your chart. Okay. So first of all, this thing. Now, from where these doshas and all these negative things have propped up is from our own desire of living a very convenient life. Okay. Where we feel that everything should be as per our will. Okay. One, especially like in Indian setup. Okay, like in with my clients who are not Indian. Okay, I can get questions like, okay, tell me what is the positive thing in the chart and what are the challenges I have to face. Okay, but this question never comes with Indian clients. They only want to hear the good things, most of them. I'm not making a generic rule, but I can say 90% of them only want to hear the good stuff. Okay, what is good going on in their life, or what is good going to happen in their life. Now, this desire of living a very good life, very convenient life, very pleasurable life is utilized by people by creating these doshas. So if you say that I am not having my dream job, I am not having good success in my career, or I am not having good relationship, then the people, the other people will utilize this thing and will tell you that, okay, you have this dosha in your chart, that dosha in your chart, do this puja, wear that ratna. Okay, understand life is perfect. If it is made by the God, if we say, and if we have so much of faith in God, and if we say that universe was created by God and everything is run by God, and God is perfect, then a perfect God cannot create an imperfect life. Life is perfect. Within all its imperfection, it is perfect. This reminds me of a very nice story. So there was a Buddhist monk, I guess. Okay, he used to preach his disciples every day, his students every day, and after the preaching ends, he used to conclude the preaching with the line that every life is perfect, everything is perfect in life. Okay, so one day, one of the disciple got angry. Okay, and he when preaching ended, and this monk concluded the preaching by saying that everything is perfect in life, he stood up and he said that, do you see the hunchback I am carrying in on my back? Okay, this person has had a hunchback. The student said that, do you see this hunchback on my back? Can you still say that my life is perfect? Monk said that, this is the most perfect hunchback I have seen in my life. Okay, so this is the thing, that even if there are complications, even if there are difficulties, even if there are imperfections in your life, those imperfections are perfectly placed in your life. You are supposed to go through that struggle in your career, in your relationship, and you are supposed to learn from them. You cannot escape them by doing some puja, or by doing some worship in some temple, or by wearing a gemstone. Nothing. That's why there is no dosha at all. We are supposed to go through the struggle. Take my example. I had a very rough career for about 10 years. Okay, for about 10, when I was first in legal side of work, then when I was for 5 years in corporate world. At both places, I didn't get good recognition or good results of my efforts, but that was only to push me for this work. If I had got good results there, I may not have started anything like this. So everything has importance. Even your troubles have its own importance. So that's why I feel that there is no pitra dosha, no any kind of dosha. There cannot be any dosha. If you say that God has decided your work, your birth and your life, then how can it have any dosha? Okay, so I don't follow this concept of dosha and puja and worship. And if at all, means I'm not saying that you should not do puja. If at all you want to do any puja or worship, or you want to do any charity, do it for thankfulness, not to gain something out of it. If you do it, okay, I'm doing this puja, I should get this thing. Then it is not a puja, and then it is not a worship. Then it is just a bargain that I am doing this for you, you do that for me. Then it is a deal. Where is puja? Where is worship? Where is faith? Okay. So this is where I feel that we need to completely reflect back on these concepts of dosha and remedies, gemstones. Uh, as I see, there is a lot of going on in background. How people are manipulated. How do you see businesses that practice predatorship? Right, and they are at that level, right? If someone is in business and he is behaving like a predator, then that person is at that level. We can only be careful. Okay, that person is not utilizing the positive side of his chart or positive side of his energy. Both options are always available for all of us. I understand one basic thing. We have option of becoming good person also. We have option of becoming bad person also. It is our wish what we want to become. Okay. Recently, I have been studying a lot about Sigmund Freud, and this is one thing I realized, that we become what we think, we become what we are convinced with. Okay, so whatever someone wants to become, he becomes that. Okay, so it is always that person may be at that level where he finds pleasure in predatorship, so he is becoming predator. At our level, from our side, we need to be careful. I had a question about, what is the question? Just a second. Did I miss? Can you type it again? I will try to respond. Enoch. I I think I covered all the questions. How will Moon Dasha, Saturn, Antardasha be for Aquarius? Yeah, I said no. Saturn Ketu in the 12th house, Moon Rahu in Moon Rahu in uh, Saturn Ketu in the 12th house, Moon Rahu in the 6th house. This dasha, you need to take care of your health. If you can meditate regularly, fine. Take care of your expenses. Okay. So this is not a dasha where you can expect much achievements, much growth. Just think about sailing through this dasha, then plan for some growth in coming dashas. Okay. Then can a natal chart show if the native will become a small business owner, medium, or mega business owner? How do you watch it from it? Um, every business starts at a small level, and when it when the person sustains that business. Okay, when a person sustains that business over a long period of time, then like person is supposed to expand. So planetary wise, we can say if Rahu and Jupiter are involved, because Rahu Jupiter are expansive planets. If they are involved and they have this in business houses, third house, seventh house, then person can be a big business person, entrepreneur, and all. Okay. Uh, we can say third house is self effort and he is himself involved. We can see it from house-wise also. So third house is only one person involved, self effort. So it should be a small business. Seventh house is partnership. Okay. So we can expect a partnership to be a much bigger business than the self effort. And 11th house is entrepreneurship. So that is supposed to be the biggest business. Uh, Moon with third lord and sixth lord Mercury in third house. Moon with third lord and sixth lord Mercury in third house. Sixth lord Mercury in third house will show the daily work life should be in the business setup. Person should be careful about skin related diseases, skin, speech, and nervous system. This is I covered. Saturn, Ketu, Rahu, Moon. Please meditate if uh, if you can. Okay, it will be helpful for you. What is the purpose of astrology according to you? Should we know about future? Can serious astrologers predict future rightly? Purpose of astrology is to make you aware of your situations. Okay, that fine. Um, Awareness is the only key, or awareness is the only purpose behind looking your chart. Okay, you should know what you can expect in your life, what you cannot expect in your life. That is okay. uh, Take an example. If you are going on a way, okay, on a path, and there is a ditch on the way, there is a pothole, would you still jump into it after looking into it? You cannot. Okay. So that's what the purpose of astrology is, to make you aware that there is a pothole on the way. You have to take the diversion. Okay. So this is the whole purpose. Okay. Now coming to if astrological predictions can be perfect or always right, no one can say so. I At least I will never say that all my predictions are correct. Okay, as a human being, I am bound to commit mistakes. All I have to ask myself if I have given my 100% effort or not. That's all I can do. Okay. There is another thing that if universe doesn't want me to see that thing, that particular thing, then I may not be able to read it. Okay, even with 100% effort. So all you need to see if an astrologer is really making an effort, okay, in helping you. We cannot hope that all the predictions are going to be perfect all the time. There is nothing like perfection in this world. Okay, this world or this life is inconsistent. Okay, nature itself is inconsistent. Okay, I give the best example. If you say that okay, your astrological predictions should be perfect, then what else is perfect in your life? Or do you know that the medicine you are taking is going to heal you? And if you don't know, then why you take the medicine? Okay, you have no other option but to take the medicine, right? So it may heal you, it may not heal you. If it is not going to heal you, you are not going to fight with the doctor that you told that it will be fine, right? And a doctor's mistake doesn't make it become a medical science mistake. Likewise, an astrologer mistake cannot be a astrology's mistake. Okay. So as an astrologer, we can try our best to and give our 100% effort to give client the best possible services. But at least I am never going to say that my predictions are perfect. This is the first thing you will find in the instructions for applying for consultation. Okay, that is the thing. So the purpose, as per me, is only awareness make you aware of yourself. Thanks for the sleeve explanation. You're welcome. Uh, as Sagittarius and Pisces Lord transit in Sagittarius and Pisces Lord Jupiter transit in the sign of debilitation, how it could impact a Piscean or Sagittarius native. They will feel frustration in their life. Okay, there can be health issues also, but overall, in their overall, they will feel much frustration, especially in the wealth-related matters, because for both the ascendants, Jupiter is going to be debilitated in second house of wealth or 11th house of income. So in matters of career, finance, and all, they will feel good amount of frustration in this time period. But it can be a good time for educational matters. Okay. So I think we are done. Thank you. Bye. Take care. All the best. Okay. One more question. What is the difference between the impact of a planet sitting in a house and aspecting a house? Okay, impact is just like always try to understand a planet as the individual, as a person. Okay, understand if a person is sitting next to me, that will have more impact on me rather than person who is standing on the other side of this book. Okay, so the difference between the impact of planets sitting in a house and aspecting a house is the same. I have the most impact on this room. Okay, right now, my whole energy is there. But when I look at another room through just my aspect, I may have very little influence. So, whenever a planet sits into a house, it has more impact. It is more intense. But when planet just aspects, it has very less intensity. Again, the only exception is Saturn. Doesn't matter, Saturn is sitting somewhere, Saturn is aspecting somewhere, doesn't matter. It will have the same impact. Okay. Okay, take care, all the best. I hope you like the session. I liked it very much. Take care. Let's see. Let's see next. Why is wealth equated to abundance? It depends upon our value. Okay. If you value knowledge, then you will treat knowledge as your wealth. Okay. Second house is seen as the house of wealth, but it is actually the house of your values in your life. Okay, what you value. So, if someone is valuing family life, if someone for someone a relationship is important or family life is important, they will value this. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Take care. All the best. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Finally.